Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm Dr. Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the coaching community. The book business boss is helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. So I'm super excited today to be talking to you continually in my series. This has kind of been my commands all year. You remember my words for 2022 was work, rest, balance. Other people was reset. Other people may have been, you pivoted in 2020. You were paused on 2021. Now it's time to pursue. Well, I never did pause. I paused for about 48 hours, and then I've been in pursuit uh, um, for the last 2 years, headed into 3 years from 2019 on. I have not been down. I've been in moving mode. And so for me, the word is, and go hello to everyone. Uh, the For me for 2022, God said, now you've been working and plowing all the way through. You work 365 days. You're gonna have to learn how, as they say, big girl. You're gonna have to learn how to work and then rest and then have a balance. So let me just tell you. So in these things, Jesus worked and then he departed and did hide himself from them. So Jesus had to take a vacation. He had to leave people for a minute. Didn't say how far he went. Sometimes he went to the coast. And I've been to Europe. I've seen the coastline in from Europe that leads down to the continent of Africa, and it's gorgeous. If you've never been on the Mediterranean and all of that, it is simply beautiful. Water is gorgeous, it's sea, port, the whole 9 yards. So I could see why Jesus would want to leave and depart and get another scenery. But so therefore, that having some kind of, I've seen every kind of vacation, daycation, staycation, every kind of cation, because there are times often when we need to get away, figure out what we need, figure out what we don't like, figure out what's going well, figure out what's not going well, and what we need to fix. Now, some of those things need to be done immediately, and some of those things we need a little rest from, and then we wake up revived and refreshed. Okay, so sometimes some of you are gonna have to determine what kind of cation you're gonna need, and I know that it's been defined differently over time for different people. But for me, I'm the work playcation. I'm the work playcation. I always find time to explore a city that I'm in, to do things, that are fun, find new foods. If it's near some water, woo, that's a plus. So if I can get near some sand and water, I can't even swim, but if I can get some sand and water, sand between my toes and some water, then I can think differently. I can do differently. So that work rest balance involves a lot of different things. So sometimes you just need to see something new. So even if you don't, because I'm gonna tell you, hotels and everything have gone up. Even if you don't go very far, if you just are working or if you're spend time in a different environment, even in your own city, those are those staycations or daycations where you can drive within 3 to 4 hours and then get back home in the same day. Those that daycation, see something new. It's something about it. So just yesterday, I was with my husband. He was getting a haircut, and I needed to do some research. As a matter of fact, if you follow me on social media, you'll see that I posted it. Starbucks was my I just got a drink, and I got one of those, bread things, banana nut bread things, heated, which is delicious, which is wonderful, and treated myself. But I had my books. I need to do some research for a new genre, a new type of book that I've never really done before. So I had to go buy them, and I was doing my homework. I was doing my research and getting inspired as to what looks good. And so I encourage you to do that, especially if you're a writer and you're embarking on a new genre. Go to the bookstore and browse. Now, you don't have to necessarily buy, go to the free public library and browse and look and get engulfed in what you need to the next level. Same thing with any other industry, no matter what it is. It's the beauty business, if it's the whatever that is, the trucking business. Truckers need to hang out with. If you're a writer, you need to be around books. And just saying I want to write in a different genre to make money, as a sidebar, is not always necessarily good, because you need to study, you need to understand. But when I was in that Starbucks, it allowed me, I got so much done. I outlined like 4 books. I caught up on some emails because I was out of my normal element. I was not trying to fold clothes and answer a phone call and do all at the same time. I was able to literally get into a different environment and focus. So sometimes you see something new, it allows you to focus. Sometimes you need a new experience. You need to go somewhere totally different. So, sometimes and me and Brian are king and queen of this. We like to try new restaurants, good or bad. We like, ooh, that might be something new. A new experience. It allows you to keep that balance. If you have a new experience, something different, and you can determine, we don't want to come back here again, or we do. Oh, that was good. No, I like that, but I didn't like that. Because it opens up your eyes to something new. It opens up your understanding. And so Brian introduced me to Vietnamese food. I didn't know nothing about Vietnamese food. In our house, we just had, regular chicken, burgers, hot dogs, pork chops every now and then. Daddy loved lamb chops, whatever. But we were regular eating people. So, Chinese food and all that, I didn't get introduced to that till college and after. And so, but because different environments and different places that I am, I may look for a different kind of restaurant in a different city, because I've been exposed to new experiences. So therefore, if somebody said, "Let's go eat at Vietnamese," I wouldn't be like, "What is that?" Nope, been exposed to that. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. Love curry. Love all. It just all depends on what it is and where we're going. But exposure broadens your horizons. Exposure to eat somewhere new, go somewhere new, see something new, experience something new, makes your not only your food palette different, but it makes your the audience and the people. So therefore, when we went to go eat Vietnamese and eat pho, which we love, which is a wonderful soup and vegetables and everything that we love, and it's hot and it's a very it's comfort food, it's wonderful. But we were in an environment with totally different kinds of people, international setting. So there was every kind of culture in that. So that definitely opens up your understanding to something new. And sometimes you have to get away from your normal to experience something new, to see something new, to experience something new. And these cations that I'm talking about help you to refocus. It helped. I knew I had a desire for something, to do something. I want to embark on this new genre, because I'm always writing and always in creative mode myself. And so I have 2 books that are in with the illustrator. I probably only have like 4 illustrations of each of those to finish. I'm also almost halfway done with another girl book, and then I want an affirmation book, and then I've got a whole adult series that I'm working on too as well. So I'm always in creation mode, because I do travel a lot, and I do want to have a lot to offer different people. But it helped me to refocus. It helped me not to get distracted by music, by anything else going on around me. I was able to literally focus. And so I love that refocusing piece, because I'm usually a very focused person anyway. But sometimes I need to get out of my environment to refocus, to get back what's important. And it helps me writing, because that's my comfort spot. When I'm in my creative den, I'm in my house. I'm in my happy place. So it helped me to refocus. Just being at Starbucks. Starbucks down the street. As a matter of fact, I got 2 of them, one on each end of the main street near where I live. So I just picked one, and the one I was headed to the bridge. So therefore, being able to refocus, because sometimes you stay in a rut, you stay in your environment and you don't see anything different. It causes you to be easily distracted. A phone call, oh, a load of clothes. Sometimes you have to get yourself away from your regular and your norm so that you can get something done, because life is not stopping. It just keeps moving. The seconds just keep ticking on that clock. It is not stopping. Boo boo. And we can look up. And I tell people all the time, especially if they're interested in writing books or establishing business, I said, okay, I'm gonna check in with you. I'm gonna be your accountability partner. Because we can look up and it could be the end of the year and you haven't started, you haven't finished, you haven't worked on none of it. I had an author yesterday as all right, the deadline, June 1st, we need to have 1, 2, 3 done. July 1st, all right, I'm coming for you. 1, 2, 3, because you said you wanted to do this. And so I have to do the same thing for myself. I have to refocus. And then lastly, it gives you a sense of refreshing. As a matter of fact, the drink I had was like a mango dragon fruit. I love the refreshers there. I don't drink coffee, which is unusual, but I don't drink coffee. I'm a tea drinker. So, but it was very refreshing to be somewhere new and then come away with a new notebook, almost a quarter of the way filled with all kinds of ideas. Just my brain was just woo, 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 because I was able to focus. But it was also refreshing to know that I got something done. In my writing classes, I do the same thing. I'm like, okay, if we can just, everybody understand what the lesson was, everybody got the assignment. All right, for the last 15 minutes, we're going to write. It is totally incredible of how much you can get done if you just focused in for 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. If you just take 10 minutes to reply to emails, you can knock them out. Oh, that's junk mail. Oop, that's spam. Oh, I almost missed that. Wait a minute. Just a short period of time, focused, short period of time. It is a miracle what you can actually get done. So I hope that helps you. Which vacation you gonna be on? It's vacations. I like them. That's just me and my babe all day long. Vacation, me and babe all hanging out. Vacations, love those. Don't get many of those, but I try to weave them in while I'm working. Daycation, just a day trip. Just go down to the next county over, the next city over. Then, and if you're in Kentucky, you can be in several states. It's surrounded by 7 states. You can just pick one, and you can be within 4 to 6 hours. You can be in a whole nother state. So you can take vacations. Then you can staycation. There is tons of stuff here in my own city that I have not even visited myself. And people say, "Oh, we came down, we did this." I said, "You did? Oh my Lord, I haven't even done that. I live here." I haven't done that, and I live here. Oh my gosh. So I trust that helps you. Pick one. You need to be revived, refocused, refueled, get a everything, refuel, refresh, refocus, revisit, whatever. Go back, get it done. So while you're doing that, while you're sitting by the pool, while you are hopefully doing something different, I hope you're ready to expand your horizons and learn something new. I went live earlier this week and I talked about being a teacher, and we always had to have professional development. Always had to have something that we were working on so that we can improve, so that we can be better. There's might be a gap, something missing, a hole like, oh, if I had that piece, it's like putting a puzzle together. So I hope, hopefully this summer, my learning summer masterclass series will help you with that, just in case you're missing something. So it's open to authors, business owners, nonprofits, whatever. I'm just going to be teaching once a month, one masterclass, 2 hours. So first off, we're going to start off with May, Canva masterclass. All of these masterclasses are at bookbusinessbosstraining.com. So just visit there and take a look of what interests you, and explanations are there. You can get them all and get a discount, or you can just sign up for which ones you want. So May 24th, and you get the replays. So if you skip one, you say, "Oh, I missed it," you get the replay, love. You're going to get the information and the handouts, anything else with it. So May 24th, we start off with Canva Masterclass, bookbusinessbosstraining.com. Then in June 7th, we're going to be writing ebooks, and we're going to be writing them then. We're going to be working on them the first hour, and then we're going to be talking about distribution and how we're going to expand those other ways we're going to use those same ebooks, bookbusinessbosstraining.com. And that's June 7th from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then July 19th, a speech from your book. So if you've already written a book and people want you to talk from your book and you're like, I don't know what to say, I don't know, we're going to be writing. We're going to be writing those points down, and then we're going to be presenting, and then we're going to be recording. Yay! bookbusinessbosstraining.com. And then lastly, are you media ready? And I always thought about media was for celebrities and other very well-known people, but because of technology and because of what we're the time in which we live now, anybody can get media access. So are you media ready? August 16th, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bookbusinessbosstraining.com. So speaking of media, coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Live Your Best Life on envision-radio.com, where praise meets talk, or any of these apps, or where podcasts are heard, or be sure and download our free app at the Google Play Store, and tune in 24/7. Music, programming, information to help you live your best life. Coming up this morning at 10 a.m., I'm going to be speaking to Dr. Alfred and Ms. Jessie Brinkley. Be sure and tune in. Live your best life, envision-radio.com. Then coming up at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Spike Davis and Friends show. A lot of fun, laughs, music. It's a great comedy, great entertainment, but he has some fantabulous guests. So be sure and tune in at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Spike Davis show. And then on Tuesday, the Book Business Boss show. I'm walking you through writing and publishing and promoting. Right now, we're in the middle of writing. I'm pouring my 14, nearly 15 years publishing and writing into this show, walking you through step by step. It's 30 minutes. Be sure and tune in on Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com, and then get the replays at the Book Business Boss Podcast.com. And then I also have some other episodes at the podcast. So subscribe to the Book Business Boss Podcast.com. Wonderful guest over there too as well. The Book Business Boss show, it's me. I'm pouring. I'm pouring and partying, all that good stuff. And then coming up at 11 a.m. on Tuesdays, right after me, is the Cheryl Underwood podcast. So yeah, we rolling out the podcast on Tuesdays. So Book Business Boss show is at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the Cheryl Underwood podcast comes on at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after me, right there on envision-radio.com. The replays at the Book Business Boss Podcast.com. Yeah, you see all that branding. You see how it goes? That's what we're going to be talking about in Canva too. Branding as well. Let's see who's joining me. Dr. Motley, how are you, love? Hey, James. Congratulations on all going on with you, sir. Proud of you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, busy is a good success. Congratulations, hey cousin. Benji, it's always good to have you in. I trust that you all everywhere, even those of you who are going to be watching the replays, are going to be finding that work-rest balance and what cation you need. And sometimes if you're like Benji and then the great Northwest, you just got to go outside and look at one of the mountains. That'll bless you all day long. You don't have to go that far. You can go on a hike or somewhere, and it could take you totally out of your comfort zone into a new place. And I will look to the hills, which would come as my help, because my help coming from the Lord who made heaven and earth. I trust that you have a fantastic rest of the day and a phenomenal week, month, and the rest of the year. God bless you and all that you do. If you need me, you know where to find me. Solo.tl/Julia A. Royston is all my contact information, or talkwithroyston.com. You all be blessed and live your best life. Bye-bye.